Hold on. Okay. Are you ready?
It's live.
Okay. Hold on. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Okay. Hi, guys. We are back again.
Done with that one.
Crazy as ever. Hi.
Maybe we should try to do it with our headphones sometime and have it so it's silent out, but it's using our headphones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I don't even know how to do this, but oh well.
Okay.
Hi, guys. Welcome.
Welcome.
Another Muppet
Welcome to the Muppet menagerie of Halloweenness, I guess.
Because it is that time of year. Only a few more days.
Francis got in already.
Good.
I have an idea.
What?
And now I'm thinking of this. I have someone else that is a YouTube personality that is always full on Muppet.
Really?
And he's on YouTube still.
Who is it?
He is from the what is that group that I was doing? Diz
or no?
No, it was a group I have not heard of very much. Diz Unplugged. Oh gosh, dang it! Just wait a few seconds. I can figure out the name.
We all love Muppets, so you know.
Not Diz Unplugged. I'll figure it out later. Gosh dang it, I can't remember the name of them. Disney Underground. Diz Underground?
Yes. I've heard of them, I think.
It might have been them. Diz.
It's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Halloween special. Weird way to start out. We're all trying to remember a dang. Hello, Francisco. Hello,
hi, guys.
Dave.
Hi, Dave.
So, I know for the next 7 years, this is a big update. I know that next 7 years, Disney has the rights still to Tower of Terror in Disney World.
Correct. As far as I know.
What if the Muppets took over that for one?
You know, speaking of that ride, okay, mind you, I will never ride it. I'm sorry. I don't do heights to a point. Not my thing.
I like to face my fears. I used to not.
Oh, trust me, you do not want to see me on an airplane. Trust me.
Oh.
But I will say this, though. They have already done the Haunted Mansion, so I would think that the Tower of Terror would be a good movie to do, because you could go through and have one of the cast members, which I think
the person I would
Have you ever seen TJ?
What Muppet gets scared the easiest? Because there's always one that always got scared.
Beaker. Yeah.
Beaker.
Yep.
So Beaker will be going into the Tower of Terror.
Correct. With TJ.
With TJ, probably. Yeah.
You know. If you don't know who he is one of the most very famous the cast members.
Yeah.
Who does the ride? I mean, and he's very good.
Yeah.
And a little bit creepy. Not
And
in a
then we
bad
would
way, you guys.
have
I mean,
what's
in a
that guy that always
yeah.
has a big, huge, droopy
Yes.
face, but it's really scary, kind
Yeah.
of?
That's the guy. That's the
Yeah,
guy, and he's good at it.
yeah.
I mean, he's really good. I mean, yeah. I mean, Beaker would be the one I would think who would go through the Tower of Terror but who else would be in it because you would need everybody.
Ghost, so I could see the, it would be funny to see this, but I wanna
Okay.
see, some of, like, the Ghost being, like, maybe, like, the 2, narrator guys that you always see.
Statler and Waldorf.
Stellar Wahlberg as
They
ghosts.
mm, they
Maybe
they've done that before.
yeah, they've
The
done that
Buster
before,
Bunch
but
and
all
Honeydew
the
would be
ghosts
really
that
good
were
too.
from let me think, Muppet Christmas Carol.
They were it. They were
They
it.
were it, where I
They
think
were
there was
it,
a
as
few
well as the
others.
treasure chests
Yeah.
and, that whole scene was just phenomenally made. Oh
Yes,
my
but
god.
we'll bring him back. People would love the notion of having the
Absolutely.
same ghosts, in 2
Mhm.
different
Mhm.
movies, you know?
Right, right.
They kind of missed that opportunity in a way with the Haunted Mansion of last
You
year.
know you know, n now speaking of that,
Yes, that was
I
a good
watched I watched it last year,
yeah, it was good.
and I have to say that I did get a little spooked out a little bit, honestly,
Yes.
because the way they did it was really good.
Yeah.
But there was one thing that I thought was missing just a little bit. The actual ride exit
Yes.
itself. And I thought, okay, where is the ride exit? Where is um, you know, and all of the Disney jokes were there and all of the
Yeah.
Muppet jokes. I
It
mean,
was different, and
it
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 was a
was.
first really that I know of, the
Yeah,
first premise that Muppets kind of tried to take over some kind of, Disney attraction
they
or Disney
did.
thing.
Exactly. Which now
It was interesting, I liked it enough.
with what I
Um,
really liked about it was that it was Madam wait a minute. It was Madam who was in the crystal ball? Her daughter was in the movie,
oh, okay.
which I thought was a really nice thing to do.
I
I
did not
can't
know that, but
I can't
that was
think of
still
who
pretty
it
cool
is. It was one of the relatives of one of the uh, I know I it was the voice of okay, when you're going through in the Haunted Mansion, who was in the crystal ball?
I know
Is
who you're
that
talking about.
Constance?
I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, 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 her. And I
Yeah.
thought,
Her
and I
daughter, and she's
mhm,
still alive, the daughter's
yeah,
still alive, so
yeah, yeah. And I thought, what a nice thing to do. What a
yes.
very nice thing to do. Now, I was hoping that Madodo Paul Freeze would
Yeah.
be like, the ghost host.
Yep.
I don't know whether or not he is still alive or not.
Yeah. Now here's another
Okay.
interesting thought to dive into a different scenario altogether.
Okay.
Animal Kingdom does
Mhm.
not have any festivals, or that I know of,
True, they don't.
holidays except for maybe Christmas,
Yeah, because
maybe.
that's gonna happen on Tuesday,
Yes.
literally, and it's like,
So
I'm ready to
what
do that.
happens if right before they did the Christmas overlay, I
Mhm.
would say probably early November, maybe even earlier than that a little
Can
bit.
I say this though? They usually make the switch from October 31st right into the 1st.
Oh,
They make the switch from Halloween right into Christmas.
yeah, but they don't do
That's
that
gonna
much for Halloween that I know of.
true. Well,
They don't they don't have, like,
yeah,
let's say a cavalcade with
true.
characters dressed up as Halloween
Well, they got the
in the
boats.
boats, but
Well, they got
they
the
got the
boats,
boats
but that's
and they got
it.
the characters, but they're not dressed up for Halloween
Yeah,
costumes that I know.
they have done it before.
Yes.
in the past.
And I'm wondering, what
Mhm.
if they had the Electric Mayhem going around in circles on the cavalcade?
That's not a bad idea.
People will be able to see it.
Mhm.
They'll figure out some way to make Muppets on a stage that will be like a Broadway stage that's going to be in that lake.
True.
That's going to be
True.
fantastic
That would
because
be
they already
good.
have the seating.
That would be good. Yeah. Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah. There
Where
you
Kite
go.
Tails was.
Right. Right.
And then they could do like different overlays. Maybe some of the different restaurants get taken over by
Mhm.
Muppets somehow. But just here and there discreetly. I don't want the whole thing like explosion of Muppets.
It's tricky though because when I think of Animal Kingdom and the Muppets, I think of all the animal Muppets. Like the tigers and the lions and the bears. Oh my!
You
That
could
kind of thing.
easily do a meet and greets with those in the empty area.
You could.
Dinosaur
Well,
Dino
what
Land.
about Bear in the Big? What about Bear in the Big Blue House that just
Was
got
that a
built?
Muppet?
It was a Jim Henson
It was
thing.
Jim Henson. I don't think he was really officially in the Muppets.
I I think he's in the catalog though of some way.
He's a touch and go. It's kind of like referring
Oh, sorry.
Muppets to Sesame Street,
True.
which, yes, they're both basically the same person.
True. And Kermit did start out in Sesame Street, and then
Yes,
he
and
like
he's the only one that would
grew up
be
with
counted,
me.
really.
Yeah, true. But you
All I'm
know,
about to say is, if they make a Sesame Street area, they would get rights thrown at them
actually,
because that is not Disney.
SeaWorld has those rights. SeaWorld has that.
As SeaWorld has the right.
SeaWorld has it, and Sesame Place has it both
Yeah.
in Pennsylvania as well as out in California.
What
Now,
people what people don't know is, yes, that is true, but
and
I
Sesame
know that Disney owns Fraggle Rock. They have done anything with it yet,
Apple TV has that right now
officially.
for well for the Fraggles. Now, mind you, I think the Fraggle Rock would be perfect
Yeah.
for Animal Kingdom because I could finally see the Fraggles. Now
Oh, here's a good idea.
go.
No. Haunted Mansion themed cruise line. Okay.
I'm surprised they haven't done that yet.
With the theming of what on the first cruise of that cruise line is going to be a recording of the new movie for the Muppets. So you get to interact.
Idea.
You get to be in the movie. You'll have to probably sign a waiver to get on the dang
Haunted
ship.
Mansion cruise line scavenger hunt on the ship
Themed to
with
Muppets.
themed to the Muppets, themed to Haunted Mansion. I mean, that would be a great idea.
Muppets go
For
on the
family.
cruise,
But
and then they don't know it's a Haunted Mansion themed.
that would work.
It would work.
That would actually work because you
Yep.
could do like the Disney Cruise Line,
Yeah.
have one ship do it for like the whole time. Wait a minute, you could turn
You could turn one of the islands into Halloween themed also.
You know what? I could see Castaway Cay
Yeah.
as a full Halloween bonanza because of where it is out there. And I believe it's near the Bermuda Triangle, isn't it?
No.
You know what?
Further up.
Oh, it is further up. Oh, okay.
Because I think of it this way.
Okay.
I always think of Florida having the Keys, and then they have a swoop going up.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And that is the Jamaica /
Okay.
Bahamas.
I see. Okay. So then it's nowhere near the Bermuda Triangle.
No, the Bermuda is more towards New York. It's further
really,
up, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
How interesting is that?
Anyway,
but then on Castaway Cay, you could do like this whole Oh, with the Halloween themed food.
If
You
they
could
are
do.
going to do this,
They need to do a treasure hunt
number
because
one, treasure
you're
hunt.
on an island, so it's like, why
Yeah.
not do treasure? Why not do?
Number two,
Mhm.
probably get a Broadway show going up with the Muppets.
I can think of at least one.
Few.
I
And
can
then
think
number three, this
actually
is going to
two
be
of
the
them.
final touch, and it's not Muppet. I want some of the older generation of the Dapper Dans to be on the ship with
Oh,
us,
that would be
singing their all exclusive song.
singing Grim Grimming Ghosts.
Why not?
Bring it, bring it, bring. How about this? Okay, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Boo to You Parade on Castaway Cay.
Oh, that would work. You
That
could
would
do
work.
the parade on Castaway
You
Cay
could do it if if the weather holds and everything.
if
I
the
mean,
weather holds.
true.
They really only have one big, huge, long stretch of
Mm.
area they could use for
But they
parade.
could
Really,
change it now,
and it used to be the airport. That's the
right?
only area they could do that in.
Ugh.
Not
But yeah,
airport, but landing
but
strip. Sorry.
true. But what about this for an idea?
Oh, water
One night, a
water cavalcade.
a full haunted mansion dinner
Okay,
with
why not have it so? Okay,
with constant showing up. Like, how about this?
I figured out something better than Haunted
Disney
Mansion.
villains take over the ship. Disney villains take over the ship. Come on. That would be easy to do.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
They already
Full
do
on
that. They already do that
for the whole ship.
for Pirates Night.
They only do it for Pirates Night.
True.
What if they themed the whole thing, a whole new experience, the whole new
That
ship
would be good.
cruise to that?
But
Have it so
then
you could see Johnny Depp look like. Probably.
you know what? If he were to show up, that place would go ballistic. And I mean ballistic, okay? Seriously. But
and then they could theme Castaway Cay, and they could make it look like it's like a skull that you're trying to enter. That is the cave underneath.
What about this? Skull Rock.
Skull Rock.
From Peter Pan. Have Peter Pan and Wendy and
Neverland themed cruises.
But there needs to be one thing in there to make it complete. TikTok. You have to have TikTok.
You have to have TikTok.
You have to have TikTok. I'm sorry. I love that alligator. I'm sorry, but I love that alligator.
It would not be hard to do now. They have a costume for
him.
The
Louis.
other
Louis.
Yeah. They have.
Wait a minute. You could also bring Louis and Princess Tiana and Naveen to do the Bayou.
Yeah.
You know what? Wait a minute. What about doing the Muppets with a Tiana, with a Peter Pan, and with a Pirates of the Caribbean all in one boat? That would work. But then what would the storyline be? That would be tricky.
I would not know. Some kind of like.
It'd be kind of cool.
So what they would do, they would have it officially listed as like a storybook cruise. Okay. Yeah. Each storybook cruise, each one you go to is different, and they are intertwined differently. So it could be Tiana's. There could also be Cinderella. There could be Moana.
True.
It all intertwines in together, and it could also be villains. It could be all Disney princesses themed.
True.
The list goes.
They could do so much with it, but here's the thing, though. With one of the villains, who is this fabulous lady.
Oh, Ursula, yeah.
Her voice just passed away recently.
She did.
Now, how would they do her? Because she is one of the most iconic ones. And mind you,
how are they going to do her? Because they're already creating the movie.
I know. But the problem is, I need to hear her voice in the movie, if you know what I mean.
I know, and I
because
know that the
she's
actress that is doing
Pat Car okay.
the
Is she
new Ursula
is she
can
even cl
sing really well.
but let me ask you this question.
Is she gonna sing? I don't know, but
Is it
she
even
can sing really
close to what we all know with her?
well. Hmm?
Because does she sound exactly like a Pat Carroll did in the movie?
She sounds
Anybody know?
pretty dang close. It could be a different version.
If it's pretty close, I'm okay with that, but
Yeah,
I
it could
need to
be pretty
hear
close, yeah.
I need to hear it because I'm, like, very, 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 very picky.
Yeah.
Um, but A Villain's Night would not be bad.
It wouldn't be bad.
But what about the Pirates of the Caribbean ride and have Red come in, you know, from the ride, have her come on the ship and if they were to do that, that would work.
Also,
Mhm.
I don't know why they haven't done this yet.
Sure.
Having a red carpet event at the Seas for the grand opening of a movie
You
with
know,
a themed movie to that movie, a
I
themed
thought
cruise to that movie.
I thought that Nemo would have opened up at the seas because of, them having the ride there and everything. I thought
Yeah.
that was very interesting. But although though getting back to Muppets, I think that, you know, I mean, when they announced that they were gonna do the Muppets Haunted Mansion, I thought this is gonna be really, really interesting.
Yeah.
And
Did they
they
get to do the Grim Grinning Ghost at all in it?
They did. They
I
did do the Grim Grinning
little.
Ghost. They did everything. The jokes
Okay.
were, like, hilarious. I thought that the Muppet in jokes that were pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, oh, speaking of Haunted Mansion, Hatbox Ghost is coming back to, Walt Disney World,
Oh, we know that.
which is great. I know someone who is very excited
And we
about that.
know I know for sure that Disney
Mhm.
is in talks to buying a new cruise ship.
Really?
It's
I heard.
because the cruise ship that was being built went under and bankrupt,
Oh.
and
Was
they were
that
in
the
the middle
one
of
that
making the new biggest ship
Was that
in
the
the
one that they
world.
just announced at D23?
Yeah,
Because that's the newest ship that's gonna be coming into the
there's
fleet.
might be one before that that's gonna be bigger.
Really? Really?
It's like one of those, ships that's made so you can, like,
Okay.
travel around the world
Nice.
because it's so big,
Nice.
you know?
Mhm.
What is Disney gonna do with that? Oh my gosh.
I've got an idea.
Oh
Take
my
it to
god.
Tokyo for crying out loud. Take it to Tokyo. Take it to Paris. Take it
That might be
everywhere.
true.
You know, if Disney
A
Cruise Line were to do that, I'd
now,
die.
if you say Tokyo, that does mean West Coast. That does not mean East
That's
Coast.
fine. I would be willing to go out to the West Coast,
But you'd have
take
to
that
fly.
boat.
No,
That's
I
fine. I could take it
I could pay for you to come over on a train.
I could take it to I could take the train from New York to,
Yeah.
Los Angeles easily. I
Yeah.
could do it. I could do it. But I still need one more thing to do with that, and then I'd be upset. But, oh my gosh, can you imagine, Tokyo? I would be, like, in heaven. I would be like, "I wanna go here, here, here." My list would be so long, and my suitcase would be so filled of Disney stuff. Thing
SMH.
things that
Oh,
we don't have.
Dave.
What? What?
Look at the
Wha
comment.
Oh, hold on a second. I'm not looking at the stream.
SMH.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, okay, there it is. Hold on. Just give me one sec. Oh, hold on. This thing's gonna go nuts in a minute. Okay. I knew Muppet. Oh my goodness, Dave. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Oh yeah, let me do this. Hold on one second. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. Yep, you got it. You got it. Open. Ah!
Oh gosh.
No, it's okay. Hey,
Too much Starbucks, huh?
speaking of Tokyo, they have stuff we don't even have, which is fantastic.
True.
Oh, that would be so much fun to do. Like, like, if they were to do, like, a spring one and go during, the cherry blossom stuff,
Oh,
I'd be in heaven with that one.
you
I'd
can
be in
still see cherry blossoms in the US.
I know. In DC, I have seen
DC is
them.
pretty big.
New York's got them. New York's
New
got it.
York, Seattle
Mhm,
has them. Yeah.
mhm. Very funny. It is not closed.
Oh, jeez.
But, yeah, you know, I wonder, uh, uh, with the Muppets, though, how would you do the ride with the
Oh,
Muppets, for Tower of Terror? Because you would have to
yes,
have
here's a
TJ in
different
it.
thought altogether. What
Mhm.
would a new ride with the Muppets look like? A ride,
Don't don't you
not a
dare
sitting.
don't you dare touch my Muppet Vision 3D. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
A ride.
A
What would the
ride.
ride look
I
like?
got it. Go through all of the movies.
It
Go
could go through all the
through
movies.
you know what I would l but
They could make one of them look like
make
the
it
ride
l
vehicles look
make
like the bus.
the Electric Mayhem bus.
Electric Mayhem
Yeah.
bus, and then they would turn it into,
You know what? I was thinking about this, okay?
rock and
You
roller coaster
you know
all
what?
the
I was
way.
thinking that. I was thinking that. I was
Electric
thinking,
Mayhem takes over all the music.
that would be ideal.
Perfect.
I mean, but what would the storyline be? Would it be the same as
It would be the theme, all the photos that they always have of the different rock groups would be Electric Mayhem dressing up as the characters for one.
okay,
So
on
funny.
the Muppet
Love
Show,
it.
they did Alice Cooper
They
one
did
time.
Alice Cooper.
They did.
They
They did a
did
lot of
they
rockers,
also did Queen
and they
because they
also
did
and
Bohemian
they
Rhapsody
also
at one time.
did, with a
They
little
did
Elton
they
John
were with
too.
Lady Gaga at one time
Yes!
singing.
I saw that, I
That was
loved it.
iconic.
I love Lady Gaga. I could see Miss Piggy dressing up as Lady Gaga, okay? Thank you very much. I'm putting it out there because she'd be
It
perfect.
could work, but have it so this is their first huge tour of the
Hi, Kelly.
Electric Mayhem, and you're getting to go to the
You
concert.
know what? That's not a bad idea
The same
because
premise of the old ride.
right,
Hello, Mr.
but
Lunch. Hello,
but
Kelly.
where
Thank
would
you for
you
joining us.
Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Hi, it's so good to see you. Okay, now, what would the merchandise be? Me, I already know what I want. Spirit jersey, end of story. Thank you very much.
Spirit jerseys, maybe some
T-shirts,
Electric Mayhem
concert T-shirts,
hats, T-shirts, ears,
ears,
the whole
everything.
spectrum on. Um, maybe
Tumblr.
have so not only just a jersey of Electric Mayhem. This is fanboy merch.
What
Why
about
not do this
this?
so you have costumes so you
An
could dress up as them?
an actual concert Spirit jersey. Now
Yeah,
that would work for
as
me.
actual concert spirit jerseys. Maybe they should have it so not only is it just Electric Mayhem, but they're
It's
having it
everybody.
sung with different people.
You
For
know what?
example,
That would work. That would work.
other different celebrity singers like
Oh,
Green
I
Day,
already know who I would
Queen,
want him to Queen,
Green,
Queen,
yeah,
Lady Gaga, Elton
all
John.
themed to one ride.
Like now, let me wait
And
a minute. Wait a minute. Wait,
and
wait, 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 wait,
oh,
wait, 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 wait. I got a better idea.
I have a
Make it
one step
make
above that.
it like Cosmic Rewind.
Oh
Make it
yes,
exactly like Cosmic Rewind and then switch the songs around. That would work. That would
yeah.
totally work with the Muppets.
It
Believe
would
me.
somewhat work with the Muppets. I
It would
have one
work.
step above that.
All right, try me.
Use the My Disney Experience system
App.
app. You're able to choose which song that you're able to go on.
That's you know what? That's like the Rip and Rock and Roller Coaster of a Universal. I like that idea.
And there's like 15 to 16,000 different songs you can choose from. You're
Oh yeah.
not going to find it in enough time.
Oh, trust me. I would be doing all Lady Gaga. Trust me. I'd be doing Lady Gaga so fast you wouldn't even know it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I would be doing Lady Gaga every time I'd be on that ride. I'd be like, screw you people. I'm doing Lady Gaga.
That is the perfect ride.
It would be. You
for
know,
Muppets to take over.
You know what? Cosmic Rewind would be the perfect ride for them to take over because
Cosmic Rewind. That's
you
new
can
though.
switch the songs though.
That's the thing. Though. That's new. That's brand spanking new.
It is new.
Marvel. That still makes a lot of money.
But think of it this way: if you were to do the same ride as the Muppets,
but the one we were talking about beforehand,
yeah,
it's not making them that much money as much as it used to.
True, but
it needs a boost. It needs something.
Which one? The Muppet Vision 3D?
No, the
Rock and Roller Coaster.
Rock and Roller Coaster.
You know what? I heard
with Aerosmith.
I heard rumors that that they were actually going to pull out. That's what I heard rumors.
I heard rumors, but that was when it first began.
Replace it with Lady Gaga. That thing will go nuts in 5 minutes.
Or not even that.
Trust me.
You know what I want?
What?
I want it like every 3 months, change over to a different song.
What about Kiss?
That's all I want.
Kiss would be a good. You know what? That would be smart for them to do that.
Different groups, each and every time.
I'm going to say this. For Rock and Roller Coaster, I agree with you. That thing is like older than the hills now.
And it always play one song.
Boring. I would say that
Aerosmith is okay.
Give me some Lady Gaga. Give me some Queen. Give me some Queen.
I would rather.
I want to listen to Bohemian Rhapsody.
I would rather listen to Bohemian Rhapsody. I'd rather listen to.
I want to hear "Born That Way" by Lady Gaga.
You know
Poker Face.
Why not have it so it's songs that
I
are
don't know why they didn't do that because
why didn't they do songs that are about to be released on a ride?
What if Adam Lambert was on that thing? Oh my God, I die. I would love it if Adam Lambert was on that ride. I would. I know.
Kelly, I see that.
I haven't had Starbucks today, honestly.
No, we see what Kelly said.
Yes. Yes, I see that. Mm-hmm. We are passionate.
We
Kelly,
that ride
how do we get this stuff upstairs? How do we get this stuff bumped up a little bit?
Yeah,
because
we want that ride changed. Rock and Roller Coaster is a dying.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be mixed up. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, exactly. Put some Elvis in there.
Yes.
Put in some Elvis.
I don't care.
Put in disco. Please put in Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. I mean,
yes.
Come on. Elvis, disco.
Well,
Donna Summer.
Here's a fantastic idea, though, Mike.
Yeah.
Why don't we just collaborate with one big, huge group that always has the top of the list? Billboard Top 100.
That's not a bad idea.
And then have their songs.
Really? They listen? Are you serious? They actually listen to you? Huh. That's new to me. Burn, baby, burn, Disco Inferno. I mean, come on.
Yes, you gotta have the classics. Come on.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. Dolly Parton 9 to 5. Oh, hallelujah.
Oh my God.
Yes. 9 to 5. I get some country in there.
We'll get some country in there. Why not?
Yeah.
Get some Dierks Bentley. Get some George Strait.
And some Fabulous Carrie Underwood. I mean, come on.
Carrie Underwood
and Kelly Clarkson.
Get Taylor Swift in there. I don't care.
Oh my Lord. My friend would die if Taylor Swift was on that ride. Trust me. I mean, it's like, you know what? How about this? How about do every month 1 decade? And then just pick like 10 songs, mix it up, boom, done. You got the ride back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then wouldn't it be easier this way to support like what that month is supposed to be about?
Yeah. June would be easy. June would be so easy.
June would be easy.
Just give me all of the disco and everything and Lady Gaga and I'm in.
Black History Month. That would be easy.
Love. You could do
a little bit of jazz going on in the background.
You could do Irish music.
Oh, God.
Christmas
so many
music.
Possibilities with
Christmas music, I could do it.
The doors open if this happens.
I would say this. Redo the whole ride itself. From the queue to the exit. I mean, revamp the whole stinking thing.
The ride is great itself.
I never even rode it. I have never ridden on it.
It's a dark ride. And
okay.
I was okay on it the last time I went, but I went with my dad.
And
he got a little bit green.
Oh my.
So it can make some people really
barf, basically. Yeah, no thank you.
We had to eat something really greasy right afterwards.
What about this? What about this? Do like all Disney songs, but like
could you imagine Christmas?
I cannot wait for.
I want them to revamp it for Christmas even.
Oh, trust me, it would be for all the holidays. It would be for all the. Oh my gosh!
Yes, but I want them to do it kind of like they do Space Mountain, where you can see Christmas lights in the dark.
What? Well, get this one for Halloween. You get to ride the Space Mountain in the complete dark, which is so hilarious. I have seen somebody who he has done it. And it is the most hilarious thing I have ever watched in my life. It is hilarious. I'm not going to tell you who it is because it's another YouTuber that I watch.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, it's so funny. But yeah, oh my gosh. But for
it would not be that hard to retheme that whole ride.
Oh, absolutely not. It would be so easy. But for Walt Disney,
like Kelly said, a celebration of music.
That's what they need to redo this as. But I would say switch the ride track a little bit. You know what? Make it kind of look like Cosmic Rewind though. But different.
Yeah.
See,
I can see what
that would be
Kelly
me.
Says.
That would be me. I am short, so I'm probably going to pass. But if they were, wait a minute, do it this way. Take Mickey and Minnie's The Runaway Railway, merge it with the Cosmic Rewind, blend them together. There you go.
Cosmic Rewind Railway. Wait, what?
Now, wait. Now, here's the thing, and then throw in a little Mickey's a Phil.
Now, I have not done Cosmic Rewind yet.
Boom, done. Oh, you haven't done it yet?
No.
You're gonna love it. From what
I'm gonna love it. I'll get to go in December.
But
good luck in that. I'm at Epcot for one day.
Well, guess what? They're gonna be doing their Christmas music with it.
I know. I'll be trying to hit.
I don't even know what the song tracks are gonna be either. Which
they don't know yet, but they push out.
Everybody saying last. Oh, Wham! Last Christmas. You have got to put that thing in there. Definitely.
Rascal Flatts.
That's an idea.
Get some good old Rascal Flatts going on in there.
Dolly Parton too.
Dolly Parton.
Oh my gosh! Could you imagine Jolene? Oh my goodness! I mean, it's just. I'm just thinking like
they could also do it like not only they surprise you, so they have regular songs that are like.
Wait a minute.
But
mix it in with Disney music. Mix it in with Disney music. Yeah.
Somewhat, yes, but then when it turns dark, that is where all the songs turn into EDM music, so electric dance music. So you're in like a disco party ball going along.
I would love it, especially with like
disco.
With certain songs, like
certain songs are great with that. And no one's done them.
This mix it up with
Yeah.
Disney tunes. Mix
Or at
up.
nighttime, have it so there's a live DJ doing it for the ride.
That would be cool too. I like that. I like that
Like that.
idea. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Certain DJs.
I love Muppets. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Throw in Menemone in the ride.
That would be on
Now
Muppet
that
Day.
would be smart
Yeah.
because well, you could do like Menemone, Rainbow, Connection,
Yep.
moving right along. Within the Muppet movie.
Yep.
Oh, the Muppet Christmas Carol would be
Muppets
perfect.
Christmas Carol.
That would be perfect for that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I would just love it. I would just like be in heaven, But that is like a really good idea. Hi, Anthony the Molar Man. How are ya? How are ya?
Hello, Anthony.
Mm-hmm. But seriously though, I think that, with music and with the Muppets, it's always been there.
Yeah.
So it's like I think this would be a great ride to do. But the thing is though, I think we should kind of pitch it.
Yeah, we could.
To put it, but here's the thing. Where would you put it? Would you put it where Rock and Roller Coaster is, or would you put it near where the Muppet Vision 3D, or would you take out Lightning McQueen stuff? I mean, it'd be a big ride.
Can be a big ride.
Mm-hmm.
Or they could do it like a enhanced, let's say, those Muppet puppet shows that they used to have, or they still sometimes do.
Yes.
Put that on a major stage with the electric dance, electric mayhem, and have it so it's a stage show that's animatronic that plays every night.
That's an idea. That's an idea.
Kind of hard, but it would not be that hard to do.
It would be a little bit hard because I know that Henson is very picky about who they choose to do the puppets. Yes. That I do know. That I do know because
if they just could figure out the exact sequence of hand maneuvers that he did.
Let's put it this way. You got to be spot on. You got to be spot on. Believe me, you do. Because with being a puppeteer,
yeah, no,
it's very difficult. But me, and this is one of the things that I used to do. And believe it or not, I still watch Muppets. I mean, it's really amazing what he did. And have you been to the Museum of a Moving Image?
I have not yet.
Guess what they got there? A full Henson exhibit that had everybody. Well, most of them, but it's for Muppets. I think it would be like so cool to do that kind of ride because it would not only celebrate the music but also the Muppets too. But what would the storyline be? What?
Radio Disney. You
know what? What
used to be really popular?
Yes, I remember Radio Disney when I was in high school.
Why doesn't Radio Disney take over Rock and Roller Coaster and have music like that?
Is Radio Disney still on now?
I don't know.
Does anybody know if Radio Disney?
I loved Radio Disney. That's how
me too. Started. And who knew that they were in the Tree of Life? I never knew that. That was so cool. You know what? That would be a good idea. You know what? Bring back Radio Disney. Bring it back. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How about this? Use one of the Radio Disney DJs to let them tell the story, and then the Muppets take over.
Could.
But it would be kind of tricky because you would have two different IPs plus licensing from the music industry, which would be a mess.
Unless you got got through the Radio Disney, which they were popular and they were out
Oh
there
my
for a long
gosh, they
time.
were. They were really popular when I was a kid. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
mean
remember those
I
guys.
mean, I remember, in the mornings I used to listen to Radio Disney a little bit, yeah, before school, and it was really cool, like, what to, like, hear all this stuff, and it was so cool.
Yeah.
But what if you were to do, like, radio
I
well,
think the best idea so far is get a collab with, Billboard Top 100, which has been alive for how long?
forever.
Forever. Get it so that you're able to
Wait a
do
minute. Every day of the year gets to be a different era.
that could work too, yeah.
But
Or certain hours,
when
it
you
gets changed over, something like that would work even.
but but
Make
that's
it so it's half
kind of
day.
like, the XM, Sirius XM satellite radio a little bit.
That could work
Now
too.
I wonder, could Disney work with, the Sirius
Either
people
XM or maybe like, brought to you
Spot
by Pandora
or Spotify?
or Spotify.
I would say Sirius XM because everybody listens to that. So it's like, what do you think? Hmm.
Brought to you by Apple Music. I don't
Apple
know.
Music would be a good one as well. I mean, they have a
Yeah.
lot of stuff there. You
Yep.
know, just a thought. I would be so amazed if I got a letter in the mail, be like, "We would like for you to," I'm like, "What?" I'd die. I'd be like, "What?" I'd be like, "Richard, we need to, like, go somewhere."
Okay.
So,
Parade
Mupp
routes would be look pretty cool with Hollywood
yeah,
and Muppets.
absolutely,
Any park.
absolutely,
I would agree to any park, even the parks that already have parade routes.
absolutely. I would say at least Magic Kingdom
At
and
least Magic Kingdom probably,
Hollywood
maybe Hollywood
Studios,
Studios wouldn't be hard.
right?
E Hollywood Studios would be a little bit easier really because they already have a resistance there.
But
A
they've
resistance
been
for that.
doing a lot of Pixar stuff lately, so to move
I
over to
know, but
Muppets,
they don't. Well,
right,
that's true.
they do
It's
a lot
home
of
to
Pixar.
both of them,
It
so
is,
they
it
could
is.
do, like, a collab of,
True.
I would say, like, the history of
Yeah,
Hollywood Studios, and then have it so the
absolutely.
whole parade is like, here's the beginning,
You
here's the end,
know
the
you
Muppets are
know,
somewhere in between.
I just thought of something too, speaking of that. Where are the citizens of Hollywood and the citizens of Main Street? Because I think that that's the last thing
Yeah,
that needs to be, if I'm
they need to
right.
be brought back, but I didn't really get to see them.
Mm, I didn't at all my last trip, so which kinda stunk.
Um, I know
So
they're back at Disneyland,
oh, they are? Oh,
DCA. Yeah,
wonderful,
the citizens of
wonderful. That's good.
Main Street, I believe they call them over there, but citizens of Main Street, and then over here, it's citizens of
Mhm.
Hollywood Studios.
I
Yeah.
see, I see. Cool, cool, cool. But, yeah, I mean, well, with the
What happens if the Muppets tried to take over something on the lines of, like, Steamboat Willie?
that would be an interesting thing to do.
Yeah, something, something go back to, like, when Disney started.
Could you imagine what that would look like?
A new version of
I don't know.
Steamboat Willie? The
I don't
iconic.
I don't know because
I don't know.
people people very well much know that stuff.
I know.
I
Yeah.
mean, even I think, well, a
Yeah.
relative that I know was born a couple years after that came out, so it's like, I don't know because
It'd be hard.
people are very, very picky when it comes to certain
Yes.
Disney stuff as well
But
as, movies.
it's the older generation that would remember it, not
Mhm.
that much else.
True.
They need to maybe make it more
You know
prominent,
you know, I
maybe.
o I often wondered about this because, when you and I were growing up, for me, the first, Disney film I ever saw was, um, oh, the Beauty and the Beast.
Oliver& and Company.
Oh yes, I do remember Oliver and Company a little bit.
Yeah,
That was pretty good.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, actually, for
That was
me,
my first, and I
well,
got to see it in theater.
for me, it was the Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Okay,
That was my first actual movie in a movie theater.
okay,
Period. And
and that was a
then I saw
Disney
Oliver and Company,
officially.
and I also saw Honey I Shrunk the Kids and Honey I Blew Up the Kids. You know what? That's an IP they need to bring back. Is Honey I
That's
Shrunk the
true.
Kids? They need to bring both of those IPs back because those movies were great.
Yeah,
Those movies were really, really good. Um, and then I saw Aladdin, then Lion King, then Mulan. I did see
what about
Atlantis.
Muppets take over um, Lion King? Make more animals.
That would be crazy.
It would be crazy, but they could maybe do it.
But
It would be
where would you put
funny. Like
animal in
all
it?
the animals are puppets.
Right, I know. Right, I know. They do have animal Muppets. I know that for a fact.
Very few, but I know.
And
But
and stuff. It would be
I always
really.
thought, why don't they could think about doing something with whenever they open up the Zootopia land.
I was wondering about Zootopia because
Yeah.
I just I just think it's really interesting because if you look at the Muppets,
Yeah.
I would love to see them do another Muppet movie, like a full
Yeah.
length Muppet film. I think.
Yeah, they attempted to bring it back with the Halloween special last year.
What did you really think of it? I mean,
It was okay.
what did you
It
rate it?
kinda lacked
What
the
did you rate it from 0 to
probably
5?
about a B.
I gave it, for me, I kind of gave it a B as well
Yeah.
it was the because it was the iconic ride and everybody knows it. And I thought that they did a pretty good job, but the storyline, I was like, iffy
You know
with it.
what? That
A little
was their
bit
first
iffy.
attempt at taking over a ride and
Yeah,
making it into a movie.
and they did a pretty good job with it, I have to say.
What
As a
if
Mupp
they tried to do that to revamp all the rides at the same time? Like
Now, how in the world would they do my favorite ride, which is Carousel Progress? 'Cause
Carousel
I
Progress
love that ride, speaking of that
is
ride.
one animal that could maybe do as a puppet, the dog. Maybe Figment, Journey into
Oh,
Imagination.
Figment, I would die. But here is one I would love to see. The
Yeah.
Muppets Take Over World Showcase.
Oh, that would be epic. I would like to
Because
see like a Christmas special or like some kind of special where they
yeah,
have Muppets take over
Disney World
Disney World in general,
in
but
general, the whole thing.
they make it into a series,
Yeah,
not a movie, a
right,
series.
right.
Hour-long episodes of them taking over Epcot for one night, them
Oh my
taking
god.
over Hollywood Studios for one night,
Animal Kingdom, Magic
Animal
Kingdom,
Kingdom for
the
one night.
resorts. I mean, to basically show off everything, which would be fantastic.
It would be lovely. I would
Because
love it. Why don't they
because
do that?
you know what? I would
Because
say
Muppets are
this.
the perfect promotion
For a
characters.
marketing campaign for this, okay, I have to say this. Do you remember the
Oh
old
gosh,
commercial? Yeah, I see that.
Dave.
Uh-huh.
Too much coffee, gentlemen.
I
Dave,
don't drink coffee.
Dave, I did not drink any coffee
I
this
didn't drink
morning. I
anything.
swear.
The only thing I've had is iced tea today. That's it. But
Good
seriously though,
old-fashioned
Richard.
water.
Ugh.
That's it.
Mm. But anyway, seriously though, Richard, do you remember the old Disney World commercials uh, with with the telephone
Yeah.
and, and Goofy waking up, with a kid and everything? You know which one, right?
Yeah. I pretty much know.
Where is that now? Okay, where are those kind of commercials right now? for
I don't
Disney.
know.
I
They
want to
need to
see
make
that.
commercials that
What
make
they
you
need to make is
think
like,
and laugh at the same time. So they need the
you're
Muppets.
welcome. You are very welcome, Kelly. My pleasure. Absolutely. My pleasure. My
Yeah,
pleasure.
yeah,
My
exactly.
pleasure.
This is the
Because you
Muppet
know what?
Serenade, but
I have to be honest. When I look at the Disney commercials lately, they don't wow me. Those
Muppets
those
Muppets,
those commercials wowed me back in the day.
yeah, they
No,
they 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 need to make it so all the
they
Muppets are
made you
at
want to go to Disney. They
yeah,
made
they
you
want
want to go to Disney so bad. Call 407 W Disney. I mean, come on. I
yeah,
mean,
well, they hit 100 years.
I know. I know. It's amazing. Wait, wait a minute. Are the Muppets going to be doing something for the 100th anniversary?
When is their 100th? Well, that's true, probably not.
Well,
It
probably
matters
not.
on when the ride
You're right.
when was the ride made? The
Muppet Vision 3D.
yeah.
1989 or 8 or 7 because the park opened in 89. I know it opened one of the years. I can't remember which one. I think it was 80. Shoot, that was in front of Grumman Chinese Theater too.
What about 50-year anniversary?
You know what? That would work. Well,
It's coming up,
that actually would have
ish.
happened already. That
Oh, wait,
that
it has?
because Jim Henson started in the 1950s.
Oh, we have to forget about that. I mean this the 50-year from the ride.
Oh, 80, 90. It was already the 30th
89.
anniversary, 99, 09, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 2024 is going to be the 35th anniversary,
Yeah.
I believe. Hi,
40th.
Jonathan.
So they could do something for the 40th or the 50th, and it would not hit with the 100-year anniversary of Disney. It'd be right after.
True. True. Because the 50th is going to be done in March.
Mhm.
And I am assuming that the 40th is going to be ending in October of next year. I'm
Yeah.
assuming. But within that is going to be the 40th anniversary of Figment next year. So it's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's like, it's interesting because I would love to see a lot more Muppet merch. I really would because it
Yeah.
is so difficult to find it in the parks, and I'm like,
What if
I
Disney
need.
characters got made into Muppets? I want them to try to do that.
That would be kind of cool though. That
Have a
would be kind of
have a
cool.
Pluto, a Mickey and Minnie,
hmm
the Fab
Donald Duck,
5,
Donald
Goofy,
Duck, yeah, Chip and
Donald.
Dale, yeah.
Oh, man.
But would it
They
work?
could they could make it work pretty well.
hmm But what do you think about the Muppets?
And then they could try to sell them.
Absolutely. Oh my God, they would be flying off the shelves.
I know people would love it.
Trust me, I would. Even
Maybe have
though,
it so they have, Muppified, spirit jerseys, so it hooks straight
oh,
in.
I would do it. I'd do it.
I
I
would
would.
love it.
I would buy it
I would buy it
to a certain
in a
extent. I would.
heartbeat.
Do
One
you
heartbeat.
know the one thing that I would really, really love to see? And I remember when I was watching a YouTuber, I think it was last year or yeah, it was last year, and they had D23 at the Contemporary. Did you see all of that Muppet merch? I was
Oh,
in
yeah.
heaven, and I'm like, I am not a D23 member. I cannot get this stuff. It's like that's my
Well, I will one
one
of
thing.
these years. I am a D23 member, but I
Okay,
will one of these years. I'll get to a D23. I
cool.
didn't get to this year's, but
Right. Mm. But but I honestly wish that that uh, that they would make that kind of merch for everybody who
yeah.
can't go to D23. I think
Yeah.
it would work better merchandise-wise if right after D23, you announce all of the merch that everybody's gonna get there, but then bring it for everybody who can't go to D23. It makes sense.
You know what? I don't even
Mhm.
want that much from them. I want
Really?
for the Muppets,
I want
I
every
want them to create a Muppet store.
They had the Muppet store right at the end of Muppet Vision 3D and that closed.
I
Why?
know they need
Why
to
did
open
it
that thing
close?
back up.
They need to open it because everybody, myself included, when I walked by there, I'm like, why isn't this open?
I
I'm like,
know, kinda gets a
why?
little depressing.
Why did they close it in the first place? That's
Really?
what I want to know. That's
They're
what I
not
want to.
using that for anything right
They
now,
are
are
not
they?
using it for zippity doodah, and I'm like, why? Yes. Thank you, Jonathan. Yes, because the last time I was in the Muppet store was in 2000.
Yeah.
That was the last time I was in the Muppet store outside of Muppet Vision 3D. And it looks
And if they are gonna open it up again,
get
put
it done
full-on new
now.
merch in there, get some
Throw
spirit jerseys.
throw this stuff, throw everything. The Muppet Babies, throw in the DVDs, the Blu-rays of like all the movies, all
Yep,
of them.
all the
I
things
mean,
that they've already
all the
made,
plush
really.
all the plush of
Yep,
everybody, including the Menemenes, because I will buy the Menemenes. So fascinating and funny.
and
I mean,
I know they can
seriously,
do this
they
because
can
I
do
know
this.
this company that still make Muppets or Muppet characters. Why don't they just have a side
You know
area
what?
stage for
You know
that?
what? That's what they need. They need to reopen that Muppet store because
Yeah.
look at it back there. Nobody goes back there. That's
No,
part of it.
really? Only people that do go back there is for that Italian restaurant,
Mama
Mama
Melrose.
Melrose.
Mama Melrose, and that's it. There is no foot traction back there.
No.
And you would think
Even
that
the pizza, there's so much room
Pizza
between
Rizzo.
the pizzeria
Yes,
and Mama Melrose.
yeah.
It's like
Exactly.
unused space.
Exactly. And the Muppet store worked because it was right near the end of the ride, and you could get all of your Muppet stuff. Believe me, all the Muppet stuff you wanted. Believe me.
Hmm.
But I want to know why it closed down because
Okay,
why
so
do you have this space there if you're not going to use it?
if they're not gonna open that back up, okay?
Do something
Everyone's
with it.
gonna be griping.
Animal
Why don't
already
they
is.
make it so you have to walk around the edge, but
Yeah.
there's a fenced-in area, but that is expanded in that little spot
Right.
and is made into a Muppet restaurant right
You
there.
know, that is a genius idea. Make it the Swedish Chef's restaurant.
Yeah.
It's not being used, so put something into it. Come on,
Yep.
guys. Imagineers.
You
Hello?
we gave you 2 choices.
Come on,
Make
Imagineers.
open back up the merch
Open back up the Muppet store or turn it into a
or
restaurant.
turn it into a restaurant. Take your choice.
Because you already have a quick service and you already have
They
a full
already
service.
they already have robots that can basically serve you food. Why don't they make
Yeah.
it so it's like animatronic and it looks like it's Swedish
If
chefs
if
going
it's a
straight out to you,
Muppet
giving
doing,
you
oh my
food?
god, how about this? Muppet waiters,
Muppet waiters,
just like in
and they're all different. There's
yeah,
like many different ones.
Miss Piggy, Rizzo the Rat. Bring them all out.
Yeah,
But
they're serving you food.
that has been bugging me for like forever because even when I went and I did take pictures of it, I'm like, where is the Muppet merch?
I know. Muppet
Because
merch. Where are you?
we need it. Come on, Disney. Wake up.
Really? Could there be a website for Muppet merch?
The only place I know is online and it's called eBay.
No, that's true.
Well, eBay and Etsy and Amazon, but I want good, authentic Muppet merch from the Disney parks. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. I'm just saying because I don't see it and I want it and I need it.
Yes.
I mean, heck, my Ralph puppet that I do have, I bought that at the thrift store. I couldn't believe it. I was so shocked even then when I bought it. I was like, oh my gosh. You know? I mean, I don't even know where you can get
Mostly Disney store, so they already have the rights to it.
well, the Disney store in New York doesn't have it. That I do know for a fact. And I'm gonna be going there in a couple weeks.
DisneyStore.com.
Yeah. Shop Disney.
Shop Disney. Yes,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
shopdisney.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they got some, but not much.
Muppets restaurant, much like the Rainforest
Now, this
Cafe.
is an
Love it.
idea. Hey, Richard, look at
Jonathan Glass one.
Yeah. Muppets restaurant, much like Rainforest Cafe, but Muppets maybe the Muppet set with the arches and Muppets and appear now and then. Now that I like.
I kind of like that.
I actually like that idea, honestly. Ugh. You know, that's a great idea. I love it. I absolutely love it. That would work.
Muppets TV movie show. Have it so it's a dinner theater
Make
setting.
it look like the Muppets
and then you can see it open.
Make it look like the Muppet Theater.
The Muppet
like
Theater
in the ride.
opens up. It's like, here's your dinner. Here's the Muppet Theater right to your left.
It's sort of like Hoop-Dee-Doo Review.
Yeah.
But Muppet style.
Muppets.
You could have the chickens, or you could have Gonzo and Miss Piggy.
Yeah, I want the whole works, and I want them to be real life in front of you.
Okay, I will literally be right back, all right? I'll be right back. I have to take this. Hold on.
Serve TV dinners. That might maybe enhanced TV dinners might be pretty cool too. Or Muppetified TV dinners. Have it so they think you want something and they put it onto it. Make really, really good Swedish meatballs would work really well with the Swedish chef, obviously. What else would work well in that theater? I that rainforest idea is fantastic, I would think. Yeah, he had to take a call. We will be on a little bit. I want to stay under being at the 12. In front of being at the 3 o'clock, which is when Dave is going on, if I remember correctly. Well, I gotta say also, why don't I could start talking about Muppets. Muppets take a show off on Halloween. Let's go back to that. So Halloween and the Muppets. So what if they? Why doesn't Disney itself? I would see this in Hollywood studios because they could do this. Why don't they have it so it's like yeah, have it so there is a moving cart with Swedish chef going down Hollywood studios, the main stretch, doing a whole circle, coming back down, just like they always do. Whoops, with the vehicles, the transportation that they push you to the top. Why don't they do that when that is not running? They have a Swedish chef, animatronic that is kind of still bicycling, but you can buy Swedish meatballs from him and have it so he gives it to you with like one Swedish meatball. I would want them to be about gargantuan. I want them to be about that big for a Swedish meatball, and it's on a fork, and maybe a little bit of syrup, and you're good. That's all you would need. It would some meat, Swedish meatballs about that big on a fork, and that's what you eat off of it. And that fork itself could be a collectible item because it would have the Muppets, that whole thing on the fork itself. would be a pretty fun idea, I would think. It would be a collectible item with a dinner, with a somewhat a snack, a meal that could fill you up pretty good. If they're that big, it would fill up a lot of people towards going towards the next ride, and have it going up and down Main Street, and maybe he's on like one of those carts that will wobble back and forth or something cute. That's a halfway decent idea too. I thought I was mulling through that with my. Yes, I could see that. Now, I could see that, and I could see that in one place, which is already there. Why not have Waldorf and Stater at Hollywood Studios 50s Primetime Cafe? Not having the silent movie up in front, but having Waldorf and Skater behind, telling how bad that movie was, interacting with the people, like, why are you watching this kind of thing, and having it so they also have it so that is old slow integrated with the system they use for what is that talking with Crush, the Crush show, where it's an AI system where it sees people's shirts, it sees what they are, and it's Waldorf and him, and they're interacting with the people that are in the car seats. Statler, Waldorf and Statler. I keep getting his. I am a little fuzzy. I don't know why. Just a second. I don't know if that helped. I want to make sure. That I can. Yeah. Statler. Okay, so I knew that's best as I can go right now. So they would be almost, I believe, perfect for Hollywood Studios 50s Primetime Cafe at nighttime, or maybe at a certain time of night, or maybe have it so it's like a special only on a some kind of horror night, Halloween horror nights, something, maybe Christmas overlay that's in Hollywood Studios, the very maritime, if there is one in Hollywood Studios, something on that line. I want them to make those two animatronic AI that are they are watching people eat and talking about the movie that is playing in front of you with what that is black and white and a B-rated movie anyway. A lot of times, wouldn't that be fantastic? I would pay to get into there. Dinner reservation, maybe cost a little bit more, and maybe have a little bit better. I don't know, a little bit better food, but have it so they have an interaction with the Muppets behind you. Also, those two guys, that would be fantastic. I would love that. Statler. Waldorf and Statler. Yeah, I keep saying that, Statler. I'm in there. Okay. What else could they do for Halloween, though? They could do Halloween themed. Maybe they could take over the nighttime spectacular that Disney's been running for a long time. Spectacular nighttime festival. the after hours event. Why not have it so it's taken over by the Muppets? The Muppets are running it, but there's still characters from Disney in it, I would say. So that means that they're integrated in throughout part of the rides, not all of them, I would say. And they are like, they took over. Maybe throw a little bit of pitches here and there, have like a comedy night, something like that would be pretty funny. I would love to see that, like dry humor from what's his name? Have a piano bar. I'm starting to run out of ideas, but Electric Mayhem would be fantastic as taking over something for the music wise, because they've done a little bit, but they could have done a lot more on what they have done. And they were kind of, I love them. The Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. Heck yes. Well, he's off for a while. I wonder if he's. I want them to try to take over maybe like different Disney movies would be fantastic. Like something you would not expect, you know. Halloween related. I don't know of any other movie except for Nightmare Before Christmas and maybe the Tower of Terror. They could take over really. Was there any other Halloween movies? Yes, there was one other one. It would be interesting to see them to try to take over it, though. Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas would be touch and go, but wouldn't it be funnier if they had comedy behind it at the same time of the Muppets trying to reincite that movie, trying to get it back up and going? Maybe. It'd be an interesting thought, I guess. If he is not back by 10 minutes from now, about, I will be closing this out. Because I don't really want to try to run into Dave's time, and I'm going to let him try to jump into his stream. I might be able to tonight or right after this, but we'll see how long I can last from that one. I had a lot of chores to do today still. So, yeah, it was a lot of things that we talked about. Halloween special. What did I say we were going to talk about? Let me see if I remember correctly what I said. Yep, we talked about everything that I knew we were going to. I thought that was pretty fun. I'm kind of in the mode to wrap up a little bit. I can't really think of anything else that would be great for thinking of for this sort of Halloween. Restaurant would be great for a new Muppets restaurant. Why don't they do that? Maybe bring them back more prominent in the cruise line, because they used to be the main people for the cruise line back in the day when it first started, or pretty early in the game. And then they kind of went wayside, and now they're not there anymore, except for Pepe, if I remember correctly, still has his door in most or a lot of the ships. There's a small door, if you can find it, right by Oceaneers Club. That's Pepe's door. And why don't they bring back the great Muppetcade? I believe they called it at one time. The murder mystery of the Muppets. It was a fun thought. They could expand on that. I want them to do that. You know, have more prominence in the Oceaneers Club ish, but at least on the ship that adults can also use or do, not just the kids. You know, I know adults can still use the Oceaneer Club, but it's now mostly Mickey and his group doing it, not Muppets at all, really. They still have homage areas to the Muppets when they were on the ships. They need to bring them back. I swear, I want them to bring them back. Maybe have a nice cavalcade / meet and greet with a puppeteer that does really good voices. Maybe would be a really good idea. We have about 6 minutes, it looks like. Please do like, please do subscribe, please do comment. Would really do help. Please do check out right after this stream. Right after this stream, if I remember correctly, at 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 o'clock is Dave's review of the resorts, and that's gonna be on Beach Club, everyone's favorite. I'm gonna say it out there. Go to it perfectly. Go watch that, please. Please do like and look into other people in our community. Space Mountain Dave is a great example. Another great example would be Kelly from the Mickey Bunch. I love her shows also. And then there's a bunch of other people that we are in a great community, which is there's Picnic Bevitt, there is Brian's West Coast Adventures. There is many people in our community, and please do look at our community areas. And because we all support each other, so they're supporting me while I'm supporting them at the same time. So it really does help. Oh gosh, this is turning a little long for me. That was about a minute worth. Oh gosh. And yes, right after this, right after these things tonight at, let's say I'll do it at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. works. So tonight, 8 p.m., I'll be having a video come out for the today. And that's because my Bibbidi came, and I'm going to show a little bit, but not all. Only 2 things that came from my Bibbidi, and I can't wait to show the rest. So first things first, Pizza Planet keychain. I'm going to be putting it on a bag and use it for something. I love this. This is a Bibbidi, and it came from the wood engraving small shop, which is really cool. It says Pizza Planet. I'm going to be theming it to Pixar, obviously. Maybe not to Pizza Planet itself, just to Pixar itself. And the second thing that I just got is this little guy. a new Halloween pin with Chip and Dale. And they're eating candy. And there's a smiling tree. He's a happy tree. Yeah, I do like this pin pretty well. You get to see at 8 p.m. what is the other thing I got, which was pretty cool. And also, there's going to be a surprise at the end of that video. So watch, either fast forward or watch the whole thing if you want to. Please do. Yes, it is a decent sized pin. He's yeah, it's pretty big. I like the size of them. They're eating candy. They have a little candy basket, and that looks like a pumpkin. And there's candy all over the ground, and they're eating. They are cute, and I like the sparkle on this. There's a little bit of sparkle in the purple area too. I didn't show it that well on this. There's a sparkle in that dark area. I don't know if you can see it that well. There's a little bit of a glitter technique to it. So please do watch that tonight. That took up a little bit more time. Thank you for people for watching. Hopefully everyone does have a great day. And I'm going to end it early. I don't know if Kara from Mikey comes back or not, because he'll be joining in the other stream anyway. Hopefully. Movie review. Or not movie review. Resort review. And I can't wait to talk about Beach Club, because I have not been. I might have to do some chores. I don't know. I think that's going to be after, but I should be able to touch on getting on a little bit on Dave's stream. It is an experience I want to go to, but I have not been there. Beach Club Resort coming up right after this at 3 minutes, about 4 minutes, but I'm going to say 3 minutes. So please do watch, and hopefully everyone has a great day.